guys, it's Eagle Scout Sportsman here, and it's time for another episode of W.I.T.B. What's in that bag? Except today, we're changing the B. Instead of being bag, it's in box. And not only do I have that bag, that box, but I have those boxes. So, wordplay with the first letter of words. Anyways, this is my first box I'm going to show you. This is a Harbor Freight, pretty much. It's an ammo box, waterproof. So what's in this box, you may ask? Nothing! That's right, there is no trick here. Nothing. But this isn't in this video for no reason. There's a purpose. You just gotta wait and watch. Anyways, this is the box I'm gonna show you guys. I've got all my stickers on here. I got Vortex, Oregon Packworks, and if you haven't seen my review of my Oregon Packworks pack, you need to go check it out. I'll leave a link in the description below. I've got Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation. On this side, I have nothing. This side, I got Tangled Free decoys. I got Cabela's Ducks Unlimited. And on this one, this is my favorite sticker, is Browning. Like my Browning hat. Anyways, what I have here, what I'm holding in my hands, is the Flambeau Tactical Dry Box. Pretty much, what is in this box is what we're going to find out right about now. And you know what? I'm not going to surprise you because it's going to make it easier for me to describe some of the specs about this. I have my camera gear in this, which also, it's not a surprise because it's the title. So, this is my camera box. I chose this box rather than getting a Cabela's dry box or getting something else. I chose this box for a couple different reasons. One reason is this right here. It's a very useful feature. Pretty much in here, I have got I have 3 of these packets. It's pretty much a little Ziploc bag. There is cables, zip ties, extra adhesive, and an SD card case. That's what is in. I have 2 or 3 of these because I have 3 cameras. And so, each camera came with one of those sets, pretty much as a maintenance or to help me put my cameras in different places. So that's what's in top. I have that. I have a sticker, because I didn't throw it away. And these go with my clamp-on mount, which is one of those giant clips, like the plastic ones that are spring-loaded. In case if I have something that's too small for that to fit in the jaws, I put these on either side. It makes it smaller and also helps it grip better. If it is the right size, but I still need a better grip, I've got these little ones. Anyways, we are done with the top. This is one reason why I got this box, is because of this top compartment. We're going to open it up. Just looking, I have 2 different spots. I can put a combination lock or a key lock. I sometimes put one on if I remember, or if I know where the lock is. Most time I don't have that on there. So open that up. Pretty much the lid. And the other reason I chose this specific box, other than because it's waterproof, is because of this. It has a lift-out tray, which is a very, very useful accessory that is added to this box. Pretty much in this tray, I have got myself my head mount. I've got these straps. They're Velcro straps that I use. I've got a data and charging cable, which is tangled up at the moment. I've got a plug, and I have this little dry box that I can put either SD cards or batteries in. Just if I'm just carrying those, I can just throw those in here. If I don't take really any accessories, just take spare batteries, spare SD cards, throw those in there. So then I can just hang them on my neck, or I can stick it in a pocket. So that's just in case if I'm carrying just a couple things. As well as in this tray, I also had the SD cards, which I just put in there, this little box, and my instruction manual for my camera, in case if I forget how to do something. But other than that, we're done with the tray. Now, we are back to the main inside the box. The reason I chose this box is because most boxes would just have just the box. They want to have this, they want to have the tray. When I was looking for the box, I was specifically looking for at least a tray, but when I got it, this was just a bonus feature. I got this for $15 at Tractor Supply. It's the Flambeau Tactical Dry Box. Inside my main box here, I have my tripod, my flexible tripod. I've got my waterproof cases. I've got my cameras, all three of them, and then just all my spare accessories. So nothing really out of the ordinary in this box. I just want to show you guys how I organize my camera gear and what I use. If you're looking, and also to tell you guys, if you're looking for a certain box with a lot of features, get this one. Now, before I close this video, it's going to be a fairly short one. And by short, I mean like 10 minutes. But, some of you might be wondering, the few of you that do actually watch my channel, which I'm at 10 subscribers, woohoo! I do have more views than that on most videos. So, if you haven't subscribed and you're just watching this, go subscribe. Because I'm slowly growing, and I want to make it up there, a little bit higher. Pretty much, I'm going to discuss with you not only what's in my box, but for those of you starting out a YouTube channel, starting out filming it yourself, I want to discuss with you, I have a couple main accessories that you almost need, pretty much, if you're starting out. The one accessory that I use the most is my tripod. Because I can it's really quick for me to take this, I can use it as a hand pull, stick it out there, talk to you. And then I can go and flip it around, talk to it, and show things, stick it here so it's really stable. I can move it around, adjust the legs. Pretty basic adjustable tripod. So this is one of the accessories you almost need for filming it yourself or anything like that. You need a tripod. It acts as a tripod itself. It acts as a vlogging pole. It acts as just a handle for you to hold on to. Because by buying this, you pretty much save yourself from having to buy the additional pole. So, I mean, unless if you want really far out shots, you can go get your selfie stick that adjusts. But other than that, this one accessory is going to save you from having to buy a handle. I don't know for sure if this one floats. I've been wanting to test it, but I haven't. Anyways, enough with the flexible tripod. The other accessory is going to be the head mount. I personally like the view that you get from a head mount. I like the footage you can get from it. The only disadvantage about a head mount is that it's up on your head. You can't pull it. You really can't pull it down to look and see what footage you're getting. You really can't look and make sure it's filming unless you have it on your phone. But I do like the footage I get from my head mount. One tip with your head mount is if you turn your hat backwards and you stick the plastic through the hole in the back of your hat, you can then wear it over your hat over this, and then you still look cool, pretty much. So those are pretty much the main accessories, really the only accessories I use. You also need just a basic waterproof case and a open case. That is so that if you're vlogging, you can talk to it, you can hear through it. Waterproof case if you're doing water sports, kayaking, fishing, going down a water slide, anything like that. So those are the main accessories. The other accessory I recommend you get is something you can put on a pole. Whether you go and buy the expensive $70 GoPro Sportsman mount, put on your fishing pole, put on your gun, whatever, that's up to you. But I suggest that if you're going to get that particular mount, you go on to Amazon and find one that's cheaper, because they have one that are like $30 rather than $70, so half the price. The other basic mount that you need is just something to go on a pole, go on a tree, whatever. This does bend. You can curve it and wrap it around a tree. That is nice. But if you have something, you're holding something. And also, by having something that goes on a pole, rather than having to go buy the giant long poles, you can get pretty much a piece of PVC pipe and put one of these mounts on here. There's like a bike frame mount. You pretty much can just put that on a piece of PVC pipe and you've got a pole. Anyways, that was just quick rundown on the accessories I use, just to show you guys. And also, when you're starting, or depending on how much money you want to put into a camera to start out, will depend on how good of quality you get. I personally have, honestly, cheap little cameras. They don't get the best graphics, and they don't get the best audio, but they're okay for what I got. I have 3 of these. These are just little, what are they called? Let me look. It's called a Sports HDDV. It's waterproof in the case up to 30 meters, which is like 90 feet. So pretty much, or 100 feet. I got 3 of these for the same price as you're going to get the lowest price GoPro, which is the Hero Plus. So it just depends on how much money you want to spend and how much you're getting for your cameras, or how much you're getting for what you spend. A lot of people think more I spend, the better it's going to be. That might not always happen. I've heard of cameras that are just like this one that I have. They're pretty much, they're $50. They come with all the accessories that I've got. But for $50, they're close to the GoPro Hero Plus. Except for, depending on which one you get, will depend on how well audio and video quality is. My audio and video quality is not great, like I already said. But it's decent, because it's pretty much, I use these cameras every day on my High Adventure series. If you haven't seen that, I highly encourage you to go look down in the description below. I'll leave a link. Pretty much, I use those, so if you want to see how well the audio, how well the audio and the video is, you can go look at that. Pretty much, Other than that, I just wanted to give you a quick rundown what accessories I use for beginners, what cameras I use, and just my opinion on cameras. These GoPros, they're great, but they're expensive. One camera that I'm looking into getting is the Ultimate Predator Adventure Cam. Pretty much, this is a camera specifically for, they made it with sportsmen in mind. They went, because the GoPro has a light on the front, which is useful so you know so you know that it's on. Yes, it is useful for that. But if you're hunting, you've got that on decoy, you've got it on whatever, an animal's going to see that. They also tried to get the fish islands out. They don't want the fish islands, but they still got a larger view window, and they also got better video quality. Compared to a GoPro, it's pretty comparable of what you get for Ultimate Predator Adventure Cam. It comes in a hard case. It comes with like a sportsman mount. It comes with a head mount. And it comes with a couple other mounts. But that's $200. So pretty much the sportsman mount and the camera are paying for themselves with and you still have the other accessories and a hard case that comes in compared to that Hero Plus. Like I said, GoPros, pretty much they were like the original action camera. They came out, everybody got one, loved them, but now companies have stepped up. They've made comparable cameras for a fraction of the cost. It's almost like the same deal with Yeti coolers. Coolers that can hold ice for a week, that are grizzly approved, things like that. Other companies are stepping up and getting just about the same quality for a fraction of the price. That's my intake on the cameras themselves. You can often get very comparable things for a fraction of the cost. The same goes for accessories. When you're buying accessories, I highly recommend looking just on Amazon, because they have them for a fraction of what GoPro sells them for, pretty much. And also, I know on Amazon, they sell for $20, they sell an accessory pack. It comes with a little tripod, it comes with, depending on which one you get, most of them have a head mount, a chest mount, a tripod, a handle, bike mounts, things like that. All these mounts that you get, if you don't already buy a camera that has accessory mounts, $20 gets you a lot. I highly recommend buying that accessory kit, and then depending on which one you get the hard case included with it, which may or may not allow you to put your camera with all your accessories. So, as far as accessories, cameras, that's my outtake. Pretty much, if you're a beginner, you want to get out there, you want to start filming yourself, you want to start a YouTube channel, go for it, honestly. I started 3 months ago, probably in May, so about actually it was like the Thursday or Friday before Easter. Anyways, 3 or 4 months ago is when I started. I'm only at 10 subscribers, which I'm not going to complain about. I'm glad I have those 10 subscribers, and I know that over time, I'm going to grow. I would recommend, if you want to start a YouTube channel, get out there and do it. Then go out there and promote it. That's pretty much one of the best things you can do. Get yourself a dinky little decent camera and start filming. And a lot of people also have phones, which a lot of phones have, depending on what phone you have good cameras on them as well. Anyways, for those beginners who want to start a YouTube channel, want to get out there, start filming it yourself, go for it. I highly encourage it, and I'm not going to tell you anything bad. It might go slow. I'm going slowly rate growing, you're gonna grow slowly. But over time, you're still gonna be bigger and bigger as time goes on. Anyways, this has just been a video to show you what's in my camera box and what I use. What accessories I recommend that you almost have to start out. Over time, you might get some new accessories, get better things to use. You might get better accessories, go and pay for the GoPro ones, but the accessories are comparable even without having to pay more. Anyways, I almost forgot, but I'm not going to forget about this little box that I've got here. Pretty much, this is just a box that I take. I can pretty much take enough stuff for 2 cameras, and then I can also take like a wallet and my fishing license or whatever. If I'm just going on a smaller trip and I don't need to take my giant box, I just take that with me. So that now you know what that's for. Anyways, this has been my outtake, my opinions. Thank you for listening to them if you've gotten to this point in the video, because some people tune out like after 2 minutes just so that they can get the view. Appreciate the views, but I even more appreciate those people that watch the entire video. Happy for them. Anyways, my opinions, my tips, things like that. So, this is Eagle Scout Sportsman signing off, encouraging you to get into the outdoors.